Unit 6. Head over heels for a Spanish beauty.
As my plane touched down in Spain, I felt that my long-awaited vacation had finally commenced. 2 weeks of fun in the sun, without a care in the world. Far were the voices of nagging bosses and ringing telephones. All I could hear were the gentle sounds of church bells, the sea breeze, and young Spaniards in the streets chatting and enjoying life. After a week or so of doing little more than relaxing on the beach and eating seafood and paella, I decided to travel inland to the old town of Ronda to see some historical sites. There, I met some locals in a cafe who told me about the town's hero, Pedro Romero, an 18th-century matador who supposedly turned bullfighting into an art. Listening to them, I felt like I had stepped back into an earlier time. Even though I told them I thought bullfighting was a cruel spectacle, they insisted on taking me to watch one. I hesitantly agreed. It was at the bullfighting arena that a girl as beautiful as the Mediterranean sunrise caught my eye. Never mind the bullfight. I had to meet her. I went up to her and introduced myself. She told me her name was Francesca, which in Spanish means free. Turning on the charm, I joked that to be true to her name, she must be free to show me around. As fate would have it, she was heading to Granada with a bunch of her friends the following day, and said that I should tag along. I had heard about the walled palace at Alhambra, the Red Castle, and had put it on my rough itinerary. Besides, with such a captivating guide, how could I refuse? As it turned out, Francesca knew a lot when it came to history. She explained to me how, in 1492, Granada had become the last Muslim realm in Spain to fall to the Christians. Strolling through the Alhambra, with its magnificent gardens, patios, and porcelains, I felt like I was transported back to the age of the Moorish kings, standing guard, ready to fight off the Reconquista invaders. That evening, we went to a local club, and Francesca tried to teach me how to dance the flamenco. I told her I had 2 left feet, and she laughed and joked that I was like one of the bulls that run through Pamplona each July. What a wonderful evening that was! After a few days of touring around southern Spain, Francesca, her friends, and I hopped on a plane for the flight up to Barcelona. I immediately fell in love with the Catalan city, which was filled with a spirit of independence and excitement. We spent some time at the Picasso and Miró museums, and then we went to La Sagrada Familia, designed by Antoni Gaudí. With towering spires and elaborate facades, it was one of the most striking buildings I'd ever seen. Alas, our brief time in Barcelona passed far too quickly, and like all good things, my Spanish holiday had come to an end. As Francesca and I said goodbye, I promised that I would one day return. Oh, Spain, te amo!